first get into off-roading?
Oh gosh. That would be Shane Washburn. Well, honestly, growing up in Texas, there's four-wheelers everywhere. I mean, you can off-road a tractor if you wanted to.
For sure.
But honestly, how it first got started was one day after church, Shane threw me on a four-wheeler, and I was still in a dress and high heels, and we went trail riding on a four-wheeler. I think we were like 15 or 16, and that's kind of how I really liked it. It was a good time, just trail riding.
So y'all have been together that long?
Yes. Yeah, we're gross. We went to pre-K together. So
That's amazing.
we've known each other a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so cool. So, what was your first truck like? Is this your first truck or have you had other things, four-wheelers, side-by-sides?
I've had a side by side. I've had a Razor 1000. That was my first rig, I guess. But Snake's my first truck. But I mean, we've had the Deuce for, gosh, 2022. I think is when we bought the Deuce and started building it up. So, I do you count one you had together as yours? I mean,
Half yours.
half joint custody
Joint
of the
custody.
Deuce.
Well, there's child support.
Right. And then Snake Eyes is mine. So
Awesome.
Shane still drives.
I know we'll go into parking lots and people will tell Steven, "Oh my gosh, is that your truck?" And I'm like, "Nope, mine. Like that's mine." And Shay, and
Oh,
they're like, what?" And I'm like, "Yeah,
yeah.
how do you drive it?" And I'm like, "With a steering wheel." Like, what do you mean? How do I drive it? Like,
I love it. Shane's the first one to say he'd be like, "Oh no, it's her dually, it's
it's,
her trailer, it's her S10." He's the first one to say he loves it.
I love that. It's amazing. So, what made you fall in love with the mudding community?
Oh gosh, so many things. I mean, everybody's so sweet. You have all walks of life, really, like different ethnicities, income levels, from all parts of the world. Like it doesn't matter who you are in the mud. Everyone has a good time for the most part.
For the most
Everyone
part,
comes
yeah.
together and has a good time.
No, that's and I was talking
And
to
most of the
Sierra.
time, people are like, "Oh,
Well, I was talking to
sorry."
Sierra, and she's like, "It doesn't matter what you have and who you are. Like when you're in the mud, you're all equal." And I'm like, "That is so
Yeah,
true."
absolutely.
And she said, "You could have $100,000 vehicle, and you could have a $20,000 vehicle. If y'all are
Hmm.
stuck, you're stuck." And I'm like, "Yeah, that is true." Like,
Yep, it's an equalizer.
yeah, it humbles you real quick. The mud, it will humble you.
Mhm. It does.
Very much humble. So, what is the name of your truck and how did it get its name?
Oh, that's a good one. Okay. Snake Eyes, just because I think it's kind of a play on words, because like the dice, I think it's funny because I have bad luck and I just joke about it. So I named it Snake Eyes because I mean, the first weekend I took it out after buying it, I blew up the 350 motor in it. So it's just funny. But it's also got like the red halos on the front, so it looks like Snake Eyes. But yeah,
And then you were like, "That's sold. That's the
it
name."
it it works.
If the shoe fits, right?
Right. And then the deuce is so original, right? It's just the deuce
Yeah.
because that's so creative.
So, I mean, but it stuck.
So,
It worked.
hmm
I love
yeah,
it.
it's just the old deuce.
It's just so what mods or upgrades have you done? So we know you got a new engine, right?
Yeah, so we've been through two 350s, which I'm sure if they were built right, um, they'd have been fine. But I mean, cracks in the block and blowing them to pieces. So we went ahead and we're like, let's just do a 5.3 LS. So we did that. I got a 350 turbo transmission, so that's upgraded from what it had. I don't even know what it had, to be honest. We blew that up too. Um, but no, honestly, off the trailer when I bought it, it was pretty great. It's got a cool chain drive and everything that I like because I like the chain drive. Um, but no, honestly, just going through lots of motors and just the little bitty tiny stuff like upgrading hose and moving like the air intake into the cab and all that. Just the little stuff, making it more mud friendly.
Mud friendly. Yeah, definitely. You got to be mud friendly because that mud,
Yes,
it's
little
not
things.
forgiving.
Right.
It's not forgiving at all. What is one upgrade you couldn't live without?
Motor for sure
Well,
because
I mean,
I've been through three. Like I've gotta be able to go. But I love it. I like the 5.3. It's a Texas Speed Stage 3 cam too, so it's like extra gnarly. But I like it. Motor for sure, because I
motor.
really love the motor I have in it.
Yeah, for sure. And that's the thing with Karma, like it's got the little Triton engine and it's factory and it's got
Yeah.
70,000 miles on it. And Steven tells me you can get a new one when you
So
blow that one up. And I'm like, do you know how hard it is to blow that thing up at like 13 miles per hour in the mud hole? Like, I've tried.
mm-hmm.
You can't do it. I like even the
Mm-hmm.
last rednecks, I was like, we'll not fill the oil up all the way. We'll just give it enough to start.
Oh yeah.
And it was like, I'm in my prime. Like, my
Mm-hmm.
engine was
You
so
can
happy at rednecks, and I'm like, I'm trying to starve you. Like,
I'm
why aren't you getting the
trying
memo?
to throw Rod to the moon.
Yeah, like, let's go. Like, spark plugs, let's fly. Like, something. And
mm-hmm.
no, it's the only truck that gets off the trailer and back on the trailer every single event. And I'm like, yeah, you gotta go. Like, come on. And Steven's like, I'm not gonna pull an engine out of a truck that works. And I'm
Right.
like, I've tried. I've really tried.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It'll come one day.
I need
It'll
more
come.
horsepower though. I need a lot more.
Mm-hmm. It's nice.
Well, and it's hard
Extra
to because all of our
pumps.
friends like Gaslighter, Austin Brown, like the other Austin, like they're all playing in these big deep mud pits, and then there's me in the ATV pit, like
Mm-hmm.
scared I'm gonna get stuck. I'm like, hey, nice to see y'all. I'm gonna
Yeah.
jump off.
Catch you later.
Catch you later. I'll see y'all on the side. Like, but we got plans, so maybe by River Run
Yeah.
we might be a little more horsepower. I'm hoping so.
All right.
All the time though, right?
It'll be there, right? I know this thing sat for like a year after we blew the motor and the transmission just because things happen.
Yeah.
Don't have time, don't have money,
Yeah.
Sometimes they just
Yeah.
gotta wait.
Well, and the thing is, so I got a Mega first. Well, then Steven's like, I'm gonna build me my dream Mega. So he said the moment we get back from Rednecks, your truck is gonna sit there till my truck is done. And I'm like, you better get working, bro, because Karma needs some attention.
Yeah, she's a little love.
She needs some love, but we're gonna get there. Do you have any plans or dreams about a future build or upgrades or modifications?
Oh my gosh. Saturday morning we're headed to my cousin's house in Louisiana to pick up another Mega.
Oh my,
So
for
we'll
you, both joint custody?
joint custody for sure, and she's more of like a for the correct the group, I guess, because it'll hold a lot of people.
Awesome. I
That's a
can't
hint.
wait to see it.
That's a hint. But yeah, she's coming home Saturday this weekend. Um, but yeah, we gotta go get her, and she needs a little work, but we're excited. It's gonna be a hell of a project.
So how do y'all decide what to take to an event? Like, is it heads or tail? Like the juice always goes, right? Like it's gotta go.
Yeah.
Well, with the new Mega,
I know, right? We're definitely gonna have to pick and choose when we take that because we both pull. So I pull the Doolittle with both megas on it typically, or one mega in like the Jeep or the Ranger.
hmm
And then he pulls our. We have like a hillbilly camper, and he'll put something on the back of that, which is usually like Ranger, four wheeler, and the mini bikes. Like he'll load that down.
yeah,
So we try to have options no matter where we're going because
yeah. You never know.
you never know what you're gonna
Yeah.
feel led to ride, you know.
Well, that's
Mini
how when we went to Bricks, like we have a very nice camper, like a very nice camper. Well, when we went to
yeah.
Bricks or decided we were going to Bricks, I was like, I'm not driving 15 hours by myself. Like that's not my
Mhm.
vibe. So either find someone to drive or I'll fly, meet you there. Like I'm not gonna drive.
Mhm.
Well, when we go to Rednecks, we take the camper and then he hauls the Mega with the Jeep. And so I said, we're not taking two vehicles. And so he comes home from Facebook Marketplace with an overhead camper. He's like, babe, I just bought this for 3 grand on Facebook Marketplace. And I look at it and I'm like, but we have an $80,000 camper and
Yeah.
we're gonna sleep in the our little overhead. Well, it's funny because I was like, oh my gosh, like I actually like this overhead. Like
I think
it's not
so cute.
terrible.
The way y'all redid it is so cute.
I'm like, yeah, it's and so he's like, I'm gonna sell it. And I'm like, you can't. Like,
Hmm.
you can't. I'm attached to it. And he's like, but you hated it. And I'm like, I didn't
It's
hate it. I'm just saying, when you pay that much to have a camper that nice and then you're on Facebook Marketplace, like for 3 grand, I'm like, oh, like
yeah.
but when Steven gets his mega truck done, it's gonna be something else because we built the
That's
toter.
so wild that you got yours like before. Like that's
Yeah.
unheard of. You
I
know?
well, and that's what I told him. I was like, I'm not a passenger
He
princess. I was like, so if anybody gets one, it's gonna be me. And he's like, really? And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm getting mine. And it's funny because people are always like, is that your truck? And I'm like, no, it's mine. And they're like, there's no way that's your truck. And I'm like, do you think a man
I
would pick
know.
turquoise? Like, really? There's no way. But yeah, when he has his, he's like, we'll leave Karma. And I'm like, no, Karma is part of the fam. Like, Karma
Part of the family, right?
does not get left. Like, and he's like, well, you're gonna have to find someone to haul your truck there. And I'm like, oh, don't you worry, sweetheart. I
We'll
got
fix.
friends.
Hmm.
I got friends. So, what's your favorite part about building or maintaining your rig?
I really like redoing seals and pinion bearings just because we have gone from like where it would take us like at the very beginning when we started doing them, it would take us hours to like press in a seal because we were just inexperienced, hadn't done
Yeah,
it, and now we can knock one out in like a couple minutes. We are so redneck. We use a T-post slammer to
nice.
press on the bearings and the seals, so that is super fun. It's just like a because it's a joint effort. You can't do it by yourself.
Yeah.
So we do that, and that's super fun. Um, I don't enjoy watching them. Shane does. I don't think he enjoys it. He does it. Gosh, honestly, just like looking at them in the driveway. That's my favorite part. That's
It
not really maintenance.
no, but it's
Just
I love coming home and like just knowing that I'm probably the only person in my town that has a truck
yeah.
that big. And it's funny because I'll be in town or we'll be at car shows and guys are like, I got this 6-inch lift. And I'm like, oh, cool.
Bad
Like,
dude.
you're a bad man. Like, knowing that I got karma sitting in the driveway. So
Mhm.
definitely one
It's
up.
just fun.
It's fun.
Hmm.
Yeah, it is. So, what's the
Yep.
craziest or muddiest adventure you've had?
Adventure. Oh, gosh. Um, we went to a park in Louisiana. That was pretty wild. We were doing an event for them, and it had rained down there when we got there. So we went to the bounty hole because that's where we were told to set up. And there was so much mud, I tell you, it was like to the deck of the trailer of the gooseneck. That's how deep we were and got stuck.
Oh my,
So the dozer had to pull us back there, and then Shane pulled us out with the deuce. But we bent trailer axles and all kinds
oh
of
my
stuff.
gosh.
So a 6.5 hour drive home took us about 18. But that's the stuff people don't really take into account when looking at mega trucks and stuff. Is like a blowout with a 16,000 pound mega truck on it isn't just a regular blowout. You know,
It's just not a
it's
repair on the side of the road.
it's a whole thing,
Yeah.
right? So that one was honestly the craziest, but gosh, he was so calm. You know, I kept expecting him to like just blow up and be just over it, but he was so calm. I think he was defeated,
Yeah,
but
at that point, he was like, I've lost.
I know he was just so calm. So we were like driving it up on blocks, and he would be in there holding the brake up on the block, and I was like beating the shoulder out with a sledgehammer to change the tire and stuff. So it was group effort. My gosh, that was an adventure. I don't think I had fun, but an adventure for sure.
An adventure. You know, and it's funny because I'm just a girl. Like, I was raised playing with Barbies, having tea
Mm-hmm.
parties. Like, my dad wasn't like at 5, like, hey, come to the shop and help me rebuild this carburetor with me. Like,
Uh-huh.
that's not the relationship we had. So now, like, Stephen and I's relationship, like, we've had to have some come to Jesus moments. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you can't talk to me like a man. Like, I need you to be gentle. I need you to show me, be patient.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
because the
You might
moment
have to
you lose your
end.
shit, I'm walking to the next town. Like, and
Mm-hmm.
so it's funny because at first he was like so harsh, like, what do you mean you don't know how to do a carburetor? And I'm like, I had a tea party growing up, not carburetor rebuilding parties. Like, I'm sorry. Like, and now he's like, okay, I know it's gonna take a minute. I'll be patient and I'll watch. And I'm like, just turn around and I'm gonna get it done. It's just gonna take a little longer. So I love that y'all do everything together.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
For the for the most part, he
I'm
does.
sorry.
He kills me. Like even if he doesn't know how to do it, he's gonna sit there and figure it out, or he's gonna YouTube it or call somebody and be like, "Yo, give me the play by play." He kills me.
It's funny
He does most of it.
when I'm helping him, he's like, go get this size crescent. And I'm like, how do you know it's that size? He's like, I just look at it. And I'm like, I need a cheat tool, like where I can take it, I can like size it and then go to
Uh-huh.
the toolbox. So I'll be making like 19 trips. Like, and in my head,
Uh-huh.
I'm like, oh, that's a half inch. Like, I know it. Like, I know it. And I'll go to the half inch and it just like falls right through. And I'm like,
Hmm.
no,
Maybe not.
maybe, maybe we'll try a different size. And I'll like take 3 trips back and then Stephen will look at it. Oh, 9/16. And I'm like, you could have told me that from the beginning.
I know. You could have told me before I took 7 trips
Yeah.
to the toolbox.
That's just a man skill that I've yet to acquire.
Uh-huh.
Maybe one day. And probably not. Probably not. I'm not willing to change my ways quite yet. But hey, that's just me. So have you ever gotten completely stuck? I feel like this is a yes for everyone.
Oh yeah, the
Oh
deuce
yeah.
has been buried. The deuce before, gosh, before we put the axles and the new hater kit and all of that on it, um, we broke some axles behind the swimming hole at Carter's. I know we haven't been to Carter's yet, but there's
No.
like this swimming hole where everybody convenes to party, and then behind the swimming hole is like all these bad trails. But we just kind of like take trees out, right, with a deuce and make it work. But it had broke axles one time, and he laid it like on its side, basically. So imagine the deuce
Oh my gosh.
side, right? And I had to go unhook the 250 and go drive back there and pull him like out of that hole. and weave through trees because you're in the middle of the woods.
Yeah.
Because I had to like hit it really hard to get it up out of the hole and not hit a tree at the same time. Gosh, it was crazy. I think that's our worst stuck ever. Because everything else, I mean, you've had other mega trucks will pull you out,
Definitely, yeah.
excavators they'll pull you out. But that was the like, oh,
We're stuck.
we got something here. The deuce is on its side in the middle of the woods. It's bad.
And then you're walking back to go get it. Like,
All the way back at camp. Somebody take me to my camp. Crazy.
that is crazy. I hope I never get that stuck where I have to walk back at Rednecks because I'm gonna be hiking for a minute.
Yes, somebody drive me.
You please. I'm gonna be like out there hitching a thumb.
Yes, I've done that at Bricks before. I've been like, can somebody take me to the slough? And I still talk to those people to this day. It's so funny, the people you meet just at a mud park.
It really is. It's crazy. So I'm sure y'all know, but Gibby's I met her at Bricks and I was looking through all my videos and I was like, dang, I have videos of you like doing all this crazy stuff on the top of your side by side. And she's like, how did you
They are
record me? And I'm like, no, you were so cool. I just needed a video. Like, and now
They
I'm
are great.
interviewing her. So I'm like, it's such a small community.
Yes.
It's crazy. Everybody's linked somehow.
It's a small world. Like, yeah, it's so funny. Um, Bankroll, Adam Manser, he lives, well, I think he's back and forth between Florida and Louisiana, but he lives in the town where all my family lives in Louisiana. In like Gonzales, Louisiana, of all places. Like, how did that, it's just so funny.
Yeah, so there's this truck at Red, it's called the General. And so I'm from Las Cruces, which is like 5 hours from where we live. And so Stephen and I are at this little Mexican restaurant talking about rednecks with paychecks, like just in our own little world. And this lady like comes and approaches me and she's like, are y'all rednecks? And we're like, I mean, yeah, yes and no. And she's like, no, like, are y'all like part of the rednecks with paychecks crew? And we're like, yes. And she's like, we have a mega truck. And I'm like, what? And she's like, yeah, we have a mega truck. This is where we parked. We go to Rednecks. Like, this is what we do. And she's like, so we added each other on Facebook. And then this last event, she's like, oh my gosh, like my friends. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like it's true. Like, out of all the places, all the people, all the restaurants, like two people that go to the same event at the same restaurant. And I'm like,
isn't that crazy?
it's so crazy.
Oh,
So
that's so funny. Me and Jane actually grew up an hour and a half from St. Joe. So we're from Texas.
yeah,
We grew up
okay.
in and we every year we meet this couple that was like kind of like honorary parents to our friend group growing up. Like we would go to mud bogs together as like kiddos, and they're just like honorary mud mom and dad. But we meet up with them every fall that we can, that we get to Rednecks, and it's just so fun. It's like we don't see them anytime other than Rednecks, but it's just so cool.
And it's crazy because you pick up
Community.
life like you had never been apart for like 6 months or a year. Like like you just follow each other on Facebook and social media, and you're like, "How's your kids? How's your family?" Like we seen you doing this, and you're like, "Wait, like you pay attention? Like you people actually care? Like it's the community. It's all there."
So cool.
So, what do you think people misunderstand about the mudding off-road community?
Gosh, I would think that they're not invited or that they are like not, I wouldn't say not good enough, but it's such an all inclusive, I don't know, we're calling it a sport. It's
Yeah.
such an all inclusive community,
Yeah.
it's for everyone. Gosh, I mean, obviously not every scene is kid friendly, but um, just that it's for everybody.
Yeah,
You
for
know,
sure.
like even if you don't have a side or a truck, hop in with somebody else and come have a good time.
So my sister, she's not really, I mean, I wouldn't say she's up to my caliber, but we all got the same blood, so we all have a little like wild hair, but
Mhm.
she's not there yet. She's young, she's got her first career, not her first career. She got her career going. And so Austin Brown, all of us, we went on this float trip and went and floated the river. And so I was like, hey, you should come hang out with us. And she's like, I don't have a side by side, I don't have a mega. Like, will we have anything in common? And I'm like, just come. Like, it's gonna be fun. So she comes, she has a great time. Well, she goes home, everyone adds her on Facebook. Well, about a month later, she buys her first car. And she's like, she posts it on Facebook, like, I'm so proud I bought my first car. Well, you go to the comments, and it's every single person that was on the float trip. And she calls me crying, like, I'm like, what's wrong? And she's like, your friends care about me more than my friends. And I'm like, what do you mean? And she's like, everybody told me
Aw.
congratulations, and not one of my friends cared. And I'm like, like that's the mud people. That's the culture. Like, yes, we look like we have big trucks. We have, lots of money. Like, we're spending all this to go out there, but at the end of the day, we're all just blue collar people working, 8 to 5s, having our own
Yeah.
businesses. Like, we're nothing crazy.
Yeah.
So she was like, I
Hmm.
really want to go now.
It's just, yeah, at least once.
Once, yeah, that's what I told her. Like,
Try it once.
gotta go once, like just once. Exactly.
Yeah.
How would you describe the people you've met in the scene?
Inclusive, supportive,
Definitely.
hilarious,
Def.
um, caring, just good people. I
Yeah,
mean, every scene has its bad eggs, but gosh, just really, really good people. I mean, we've been broke down on this, not broke down, but we've had flats and stuff, and people we know will just from the mud scene will stop on the side of the road just because they recognize our stuff and make sure we're good and
yeah,
sit there and help us and even things that don't involve the mud scene, they'll do anything, give you the shirt off their back,
for
um,
sure.
make sure you're good, just really good people.
It's crazy because my kids were selling candles for school. And so I just shared it on Facebook, like, hey, anyone local want to purchase a candle to support the second grade class? Well, I get the order and I'm like, what? Who's in Austin buying candles? Who's in Louisiana buying candles? Who's in Arkansas buying candles? And I look at names and I'm like, it it's by people, like,
Mm-hmm.
such a special group. What is something you wish more people knew about the off-roading scene?
Oh gosh, that you don't have to be rich to get started. I mean, there's like you said, there's $100,000 builds and there's $10,000 builds, and you don't even have to have a build. Gosh, hop on with somebody else. There's mega truck drivers that go out there by themselves and would love people to ride with them because they're always out there zooming around by themselves.
Yeah.
Um, you don't have to be dripping with money.
Yeah.
You can
You could take a lawnmower and
still right, yes.
I
You can still have time doing
know.
anything.
Stephen's like, you could have bought a lawnmower and been just as happy. And I'm like, no,
Hmm.
no, I'm not that
I
type.
have a good time on my little mini bike.
I know. I love that's amazing. How do you see the off-road community growing? Or do you see it growing?
From my perspective, I absolutely do. Just because we run competitive off-road racing and entertainment. Had to plug that. But we started a race series in November of 24 is when we came in and did that. And this year we just wrapped it up. But seeing that just in itself grow is mind-boggling. I did not. Shane had like this huge idea and dream to make it work because there was a need for one in our state. So we got our team together and hopped in it, and it has just absolutely taken off. So
It's
I can't
amazing.
wait to see what 2026 holds. But from my perspective, that's where I see the growth is just um, the sport growing as far because we do everything from kids to mega trucks. So we do the whole spectrum in our race series, and it's super cool to see it going well because I was a little worried at first just because it's a very big undertaking. But
Well, and it's
yeah,
even crazy. Like even my kids, their biggest dream in their life, well, maybe not their biggest, but like all they want to do is go to rednecks with paychecks because they see the big trucks and they see all of us hanging out with all these people. And he's like, all I want to do is I'll go to rednecks. I'll stay in the trunk. I'll hide. You can get me in the park. And I'm like, gosh, like I wish there was the events closer to us that I could, that was kid friendly, that I could take them to and experience some of those things. And I'm like, yes, babe, one day we'll get you to one of these events. And he's like, take me.
yes, that and just bringing up the next generation. Gosh,
Oh,
giving these kids the confidence to hop on a four wheeler or a side by side. And we've got like whole families that come out and race together. It's super cool.
and
Um,
it's unlike t-ball or softball where you're just going to watch one child play. Like we're doing the whole family. Like that is so neat.
yes,
That's
it's
something I
exciting.
could get into, definitely.
Mhm.
Like forget soccer. We're going to the mud park.
Yes, we're mud racing.
We're mud racing. If you could take your rig anywhere, where would you take it?
Ooh, that's the good one. Gosh, German rednecks.
Oh
I
my.
know the logistics, like, oh my gosh, how the heck would you ship your truck to Germany? But he throws some cool parties, some rides. Just obviously, I would love to just go like fly there
Yeah.
myself, but to like tailgate revival or
Oh, yeah.
redneck revival, I think is what he calls it. But their whole event they do in Germany would be so cool to
It's
actually
I was talking to Tyler last night and I'm like, I'll just hop in your suitcase.
right.
Like, no worries. But
I
I
just
mean, maybe Snake Eyes would fit on the back of his truck because that's where he would take his too. So maybe we could get a 2-for-1 special.
yep. Lower shipping costs, bundle things together.
Bundle. Heavier weight, lower shipping.
Mm-hmm.
It's worth a shot.
We can
So,
try.
what song or playlist gets you hyped before an event or before you get in the mud pit? Do you have one?
Anything Lil Wayne is
Okay.
on the playlist. Shane always has the aux because he's got the speakers on the
Of course,
boots.
yeah. Like we
Because
don't mess with Shane's music.
yeah, I'm a I'm a little metalhead alternative rock person, so I don't get the aux very often. Because no one wants to listen to that at a mud park, which I understand. Anything Little Wayne gets me
Oh
hyped
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. And it's funny, I was listening on Sirius XM like music from 20 like the 2000s and I was like, gosh, like this music just hits. It hits
Yeah,
hard.
and it's nostalgic because you remember the first time you heard that song, and
Yeah.
it's just feels good.
It just and I'm like, is this what my parents feel about like the 80s and
Yeah,
like music? Like, oh, do you remember when
probably.
this song came out? And I'm like, oh, like the 2000s, like just such an era of music. So powerful, so like
Mm-hmm.
and it's funny because I can't remember when my doctor's appointment is, But there are some Little Wayne songs that I can rap like
Every word.
every
Yep.
word and not even skip a beat. And I'm like, this is not healthy. Like,
Mm, yeah. Need to do some brain
I
exercise.
need to, yeah, I need to work on my current memory and not, but it is what it is. So, who inspires you in the off-road community?
You do.
No, 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 no.
Duh. Um, honestly, those little kids, all those families that sacrifice and travel and just to make it to the events
Yeah,
and with their whole family, like they're throwing in all those kids and doing all that. That's just so impressive to me. It's like I know we sacrifice a lot, making it to all the events, putting on the events and stuff, but those families like that
yeah,
are doing it with little babies and all of that is just so inspiring because I mean we were all little babies. I mean I always thought mega trucks were cool
yeah,
as a little kid. So um I think just getting those kids out
yeah.
and letting them experience the vibe and be inspired
I'm
themselves.
gonna I'm gonna interview little Foxy, and I bought a t-shirt from her, and she said this is what they cost me. This is what I charge, but I send $5 to pay for the kids races. And I'm like, it takes such a humble person to do and set something up and sell something and then not to benefit from it
Mm-hmm.
and to be that selfless. And I'm like, like this next generation of kids, like they have to be empowered. They have to be pushed. Like they have
Mm-hmm.
to feel supportive so that way,
Yeah.
rednecks can continue, Colfax can continue, bricks can
Mm-hmm.
continue. Like it can't stop with us. It has to continue. So
Uh-huh.
it's
Exactly.
so like just powerful. I'm like, oh my gosh, like you're my hero. Like you go, girl. I'll take a shirt in every color.
All of them.
All of them. All right. So, what advice would you give to someone new to the off-roading or mudding community?
Just start. I mean, get out there. It's kind of nerve-wracking at first, like for sure. I mean, I look back into like 2016, 2015 when we got our first like side by side. We'd had four wheelers before there and like trucks and jeeps, but that's when we got our first side by side. And when you go out there and you're just kind of sitting in the passenger seat, and your husband walks off and talks to like random people that you don't know,
Yeah.
it's intimidating at first because I'm not like a extroverted person at all. So he's the social butterfly.
He's
Um,
the
but
he's the
just being
talker.
right, he is. Just being brave. Like, get out of the side by side, go talk to somebody, make a friend, ask questions if you don't know something and want to
Yeah.
know it, ask it. Never hurts. But just starting, even if you don't have anything, really, just hook up with somebody that can put you in their side by side or their truck and just start.
You
Don't
know,
be scared.
and that's so true because people start in a four-wheeler and then a side-by-side, and then your side-by-side now has portals, and now your side-by-side has tractor tires, and then you're in 2.5 tons, and then you're getting that itch for 5 tons.
Mm-hmm.
And like before you know it, in the
Uh-huh.
10 years, you are now one of those people that you looked up to, like when you were sitting in your four-wheeler, like, oh, maybe one day
Yep.
I will be that person. And you look back and you were like, I,
Oh,
I am that person. Like it's neat. It's a neat
exactly.
progression. And it's a sport that
It is
never
so fun to.
stops or ends. Like for me,
Mm-hmm.
I was happy on 18s. Like I I didn't have like really that much. Like yes, maybe more horsepower, but I was never like on Facebook like looking for 23s. Like that wasn't me. But like when your friends start upsizing and going to that next size, you're like, oh, y'all are going up to the next size. Like maybe I can go to the next
I
size.
know you watch your buddies move their stuff around.
Yeah.
Like,
And then before
kind
you
of
know it,
want.
like I'm on Facebook like 5 tons. Is this doable?
Uh-huh.
Like, is it possible? And your friends are like, do it. And you're like, oh, that's gonna be big. Like that's
Oh
big.
yeah. Peer the peer pressure is real for sure.
Yeah. But it's funny
Peer
because
peer encouragement.
the trade value, like I sold my 18s and I was like put them on Facebook, like nobody's gonna want to go smaller. Like it's gonna take 6 months for them to sell. Like the next day this guy is like, I'm coming from Houston to come get them. And I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, I'm
There's
on my way.
really all different spectrum. Yeah.
Yeah. And
They were
everybody's
what he was looking
evolving.
for.
Yeah, everyone's evolving and changing and growing. And so someone was on 14s, now I want to be on 18s. Well, I'm going to 18s to 23s. Like it's always evolving and changing. And so the mud industry, like I don't think it's gonna die out just because there's always gonna be bigger, better,
Oh, I don't know.
faster.
Mhm.
And then there's gonna be me
It's
still going straight on Titty Lane.
funny.
One day
Yep.
we'll get rear steer. One day.
I know. Whenever I see somebody rear steer coming down like either rednecks or bricks, I do a big time. I like flip them off. But it's literally like it's like a type of endearment to me. Like screw you and your rear steer, but I love it.
I
I
know.
really love it.
I'm like, no, I want it.
Jelly.
One day.
Ugh.
All
Mm-hmm.
right. So, how can people follow your adventures or connect with you? And not even just connect with you, connect with Buckethead, your entire program.
There's lots of different avenues. I mean, of course, we got the TikTok just because it's a fun way to get it gets people out there. The algorithm is very useful, so I don't take it super seriously because I mean, I'm not monetized or anything, so I just kind of put stuff out here and there. Um, but it's just a good way to see our shenanigans and our
Yeah.
adventures. Um, but the Facebook option is always great because we both have our Facebook profiles. But then you really want to get into like the business side, we have the Buckethead Entertainment page, which is it started as just my photography page because I would shoot the events and put them on there. But it turned into like Buckethead's coming to host events and MC events and like DJ and stuff. So it
Yeah.
turned into that. We kind of just made it our business model. But on behalf of Buckethead Entertainment, we host the core page that I was telling you about, the competitive off-road racing and entertainment. That's our race series we started this year. So there's like all those different ways you can reach out to us or
Awesome.
follow along or anything. So
I'll definitely tag them.
there's a
And it's crazy because when I'm asking like people to interview, I'm like, send me your favorite photo. And I'd say like 9 out of 10 times in red at the bottom, Buckethead.
Aw.
And I'm like, what? Like, I was like, I can't, like, I gotta make my spot where the
I
photo's
love
bigger so I don't
oh,
like
you can cry
drop y'all out. But I'm like, oh my gosh, like, people are like, this is my favorite photo. And I'm like, my girl, like, that's my girl taking
though.
photos. So
I
you're
love
making
that. I
waves.
love that people love them because that's my I love getting just those shots. Videos are so cool, but getting the old school action shots I
Yeah.
think is just so cool.
Well, and they're
You're like,
so
oh, I looked like that.
yeah. And they're so underrated because I feel like when you're in the bounty hole, like as a couple, like you're in it together. And you don't feel like sometimes you get those shots that you're like really wanting to get with an iPhone or by other people. And so just having people send you those photos, like it's like Christmas. It's
It's just so
truly
nice.
amazing.
Warm
Like
and
just to
fuzzy.
see
Yeah.
those photos out there, like, oh my gosh, like someone took the time to take that photo and post it. You're amazing. Like, don't stop.
I I enjoy it a lot. I get I think it's like just a photography thing, but I get really like nitpicky and I'm like, gosh, I wish I had a better like a newer camera, or I wish that shot turned out better. Da, 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 da. But then you get people messaging you and they're like, oh, thank you so much for
Yeah.
all these photos all year. It just makes it feel so good.
Well, and then like for my side, like the fact that like 9 out of 10 people have sent me one of your photos to use as their favorite photo, I'm like, that's my girl. Like that's who she is, taking photos, like being the little silent
Love
person in the
it.
corner, but taking photos. Like we all gotta
Yes.
have you on our
Uh-huh.
side.
The
We can't all be in this truck. Someone's got to be taking photos.
I know. Yes.
It's
I'm always
incredible.
hiding. Shooting.
I know. And that's what my biggest struggle has been, I guess, just with pushing this podcast vlog. I'm not really sure interview what it's called at this point. But I'm like, when I go to these events, like I want to be so involved in the event that
Mhm.
can I take a step aside and say, hey, like let's have an interview real quick. Like I'm like so torn because I want to enjoy it. Like I want to be present, but then I'm like, man, like I have all these people like I want to talk to, so it's a struggle.
It's a hard balance.
I told my sister, I was like, hey, can you come like interview people while I have like fun? And she's like, but I'm brunette. And I'm like, I have a Dolly Parton wig. You'll look great in it. No one's gonna know. Just ask questions. And
Well, maybe.
I'm not wearing your Halloween wig. And I'm like, it was worth a shot. It was worth a shot. So, anything or anybody you want to give shout out to, sponsors, friends, upcoming events?
We're about to release the 2026 schedule with all the parks we're gonna hit. I don't think Shay's completely done with it yet, but I was hoping he'd be done by now. Gosh, shout out. I'm gonna shout out. I don't know if he's gonna watch this or not, but the park we always hit at Carter's, we there's always like those local mega trucks that you grew up watching over the years that you're like, oh, I want to be like that. I want to build a mega truck. Um, Tim Smoke, he's probably not going to watch this, but he is the gentleman who let me keep Snake in his shop or in his driveway for a year while he and Billy worked on it. And me and Shane would go over there like every weekend to help him just do stuff like the motor swap and everything. But gosh, he needs a shout out because I tell him all the time I love him and appreciate him, but Tim Smoke or Tim Highstrung because his truck is called Highstrung. He's a good dude.
I mean, even,
Appreciate him.
we'll tag them, we'll share them, we'll do everything, but the
Yeah,
fact you appreciate
good.
them, that's
Yeah,
that's everything. So, that
appreciate
it's kind of what keeps you going. So, it's important.
it. It is.
So,
Mm-hmm.
thank you so much for spending an hour with me talking, hanging out.
Welcome.
I
I
can't wait
can't
to see
believe
you.
it's so wild. I can't. I'm always on the other side of the camera, so this is crazy. But
I know.
thank you
And
so
that's how I am too.
much.
Like, just making TikToks is like just making pictures with music and sound and then doing this. Like, I watched my first video and I'm like, why am I so dumb? Like, why did I say that word that way? Or like, why do I sound like that? And I'm
It's
like,
so fun to watch.
such a like I'm so like just criticizing all of it. And Steven's like, you know what? Like you built a program, you've put it through, like you have people you're talking to, like you can only get better. Like you can't get worse.
This
And
is
I'm
so
like, yeah. And so like my first interview was Sierra, and it was like such a good interview.
great.
But then I will look
Mm-hmm.
back and like I downsized the YouTube video one size. So instead of it being centered, it was like meh, to the bottom of the page. And I'm like, gosh, like I wanted to try so
Teeny
hard
details.
and just
Teeny
like
details.
it's the little things that you learn along the way. So we'll get there. But
This is awesome. I can't wait to see other people's
Yeah.
interviews.
Maybe in a year I'll
I,
be like where I need to be.
yeah.
I'm such a DIYer though, like
I
I'm gonna figure it out. Like that's who I am. I'll get it figured out. It's just gonna take us
got it.
some time. So,
You got it.
but thank you for
I
being
believe in you.
behind it. I
Thank you for
appreciate
asking.
it. Of course, it was
Thank
so
you so much.
fun. I told Tyler yesterday, like, can we do this with like all of us? Just like in the same chat. And he's like on TikTok, and I'm like, I mean, yeah, we can. Like, I just want to hang out. Like, we need to hang out more. And he's like, it's tough. And I'm like, no, it's tough for all of us to get on the same schedule at the same time. And then when we go to events where y'all are hosting, he's hosting, we're doing events, and we're all going different ways. And I'm like, my mission, my goal 2026 is I'm gonna find a park that will let us all go a day before and just all the megas, all of our group just hang out. Like,
Mhm.
because we don't hang out.
Enjoy.
We just see
Yes.
each other at
There's
events.
not enough hours a day.
I know.
Yeah.
We'll get there one day. There'll be time. But thank you.
Make it. You're so
Tell
welcome.
Shane I said
Bye.
hello. Hey, and I want one of
I
your
will. He was
tattoos.
running around. Yes. We have enough to last till the apocalypse.
So
There's a
I
lot.
messaged her and she made me a design. I was like, I'll take 500. And she's like, are you sure? And I'm like, what do you mean? I was like, I thought that was like a good amount. And she's like, no, that's a lot. And I was like, oh, okay. Like,
She's so sweet. They just started doing those, so every order she gets, she's just ecstatic. So that probably just made her day.
oh, she's so sweet though.
So
But all right,
they're really
bye.
great.
Thank
Bye.
you.
See you.
Bye.